So now if you look at this beam, this is a beam. The first objective is to determine the reaction in beams. So this is a beam which has been given in the problem. These are the distances between different forces. These all things will be pre-specified in the problem. So what you need to understand is, first is, what are the types of reactions that will be offered. So what was the definition of reaction? That reaction is a force which occurs wherever movement is being restricted. If you are restricting movement, then you will have a magnitude of reaction, and that magnitude will be affecting the problem. So if you look at here, this location A is a hinge support. So on the hinge support, you have two different reactions, as I have already explained to you. So let us name them. This is RA. Let us choose this direction as RA dash. This is the horizontal reaction. This is the vertical reaction given by RA and RA dash. ठीक? And here you have RB. Because this is a roller support, it has a single direction, a single reaction. The direction of the reactions is chosen by us. If the answer comes out to be negative, that means our chosen direction was wrong. The magnitude of the reactions will not be affected. Negative sign in the answer indicates that your chosen direction is wrong. So using equations of static equilibrium, using equations of a static equilibrium, what do you have? The first equation of static equilibrium is sum of all forces in x direction is 0. This we had resolved using, this we have derived using parallelogram law of forces. Okay, so we had stated that sigma fx is equal to 0 is the first equation of static equilibrium. So if you use this system, you can say that Ra dash is equal to 0 because there is no other force in the horizontal direction. All forces are either perfectly vertical or perfectly horizontal. Now the second equation of static equilibrium is Fy is equal to 0. So if you use this Fy is equal to 0, I had told you in the previous lectures that the sign convention is clockwise movement positive, anti-clockwise movement negative. And for forces, upward acting forces is positive, downward acting forces is negative. ठीक है, upward acting positive, downward acting negative, because if you look at the xy coordinate system, forces that are going upwards are actually towards the positive y-axis. So this is the reason why these sign conventions have been taken. So if you use this equation, what do you have? Upward acting RA is positive. This is minus 50 minus 100 plus RB is equal to 0. Sum of all forces in y direction is equal to 0. So if you use this equation, you have RA plus RB is equal to 150. So this is your first equation. This is your second equation. Now you need to find out the third equation, or you need to write down the third equation. The third equation of static equilibrium was sum of all moments is equal to 0. This was due to Varignon's theorem. This we have already derived. So sum of all moments taken about any point. So the choice of the point is arbitrary. You can choose any point. So let us choose, let us find moment about point A unequated to 0. So this is moment about point A here. So moment about point A means that all distances now will be calculated from point A. All distances will now be calculated from point A. So if you look at this point, if you are finding out the moment, then what you do is you take a, this is a rough notation that this is your point of reference. Now, now let us take one force at a time. RA, for force RA dash, it lies on the moment axis, so there is no perpendicular distance. The perpendicular distance is 0. For RA, this is the perpendicular distance is 0. So there is no moment being produced due to RA and RA dash because there are forces, but they do not have distances to support them or to produce moment. First force is 50. Now 50 multiplied by 4 is the moment produced by 50 Newton force about point A. Because 50 Newton force is at a distance of 4 meters. So 50 into 4 is the moment produced by 50 Newton force about point A. Now if you come to the nature of the force, nature of the moment, this moment is like this. So this is clockwise in nature, so it is positive. Now the 100 Newton force plus 100 is at a distance of 6 meters from A. So this is also clockwise. ठीक है? This is minus RB into 10. Why this is minus? Because this direction of the force is anti-clockwise in nature. Okay. Now this is equal to 0. If you solve this equation, this is 200 plus 600 minus RB into 10 is equal to 0. So you have RB is equal to 80 and you have RA is equal to 70. Okay. It is not necessary that you had to choose moment about point A only. Let us say that if you had chosen point B. So if you write down the equation for moment about point B and equate it to 0. So RB will be equal to 0. 100 is at a distance of 4. What is the nature? This is anti-clockwise in nature. This is anti-clockwise in nature. So this is minus. This 50 is at a distance minus 50 into 6. This is also anti-clockwise in nature. So this is minus. RA dash, this does not have any perpendicular distance. RA has a perpendicular distance of 10 meters. Okay, so this is clockwise in nature, RA into 10. Because RA is at a distance of 10 meters from B, so the magnitude of the moment is RA into 10. It is plus because it will tend to move the beam in clockwise direction. So this is positive. This is equal to 0. So this is minus 400 minus 300 plus 10 RA is equal to 0. If you solve this equation, then also you have RA is equal to 70 and RB is equal to 80. So again, the answers are same irrespective of wherever you have chosen the moment. Again, let us take for example point C. If you write down moment about point C and equate it to 0, you write down. So if you look at this RA dash, this does not have a perpendicular distance. RA is at a distance of 4. So this is 4 RA. The nature is clockwise in nature, so this is positive. This 50 Newton force will not produce any moment because it is the perpendicular distance is taken from C and this the 50 Newton force is acting on point C. So this does not have any distance. 100, so this is minus 100 into 2. Why this is minus? This is clockwise. So if this is clockwise, it becomes positive. So this is plus 100 into 2 clockwise in direction minus 6 RB is equal to 0. Why 6 RB? Because you are taking from this location, from this point, RB is at a distance of 6 meters. And the moment produced is anti-clockwise in nature. So this is minus. So you have 4 RA minus 6 RB is equal to minus 200. Okay, so this is equation number B and this is equation number A. So if you solve A and B, again you will get RA and RB is equal to 70 and 80. If you put down these values, 4 into 70 is 280 minus 6 into RB. 6 into RB is 480. So this is mm, 280 minus 480, you get minus 200. So this is verified. So one thing is clear that you can take moment about any point and calculate the unknowns or reactions, whatever it is required. ठीक?
Sir,
1 minute. So it is what I have done is I have written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could have chosen moment about point D also. And you can write down the sixth equation. So it is your choice what you are writing. The ultimate aim is you need to write down any three equations so that you are finding out these three unknowns. हाँ, अब आ जाओ. This is again a simply supported beam and it is acted upon by two different loads. This is a point load and this is a uniformly distributed load. The point load lies at a distance of 4 meters from it, and the uniformly distributed load is applied over a distance of 6 meters starting from, let us say, point C. ठीक. Again, you need to first understand that this is a hinge support. So if this is a hinge support, it will be offering you two reactions. So let us say this is our assumed direction RA of vertical reaction and this is RA dash. So these are the two reactions. This is a roller support, case of a roller support. So this is RB, this is direction in one end. This will have no x direction reaction being offered in the x direction. So now you have three equations of static equilibrium. To the maximum, you can solve and find out any three unknowns. So if you try to solve fx using fx is equal to 0, you have Ra dash is equal to 0 because there is no other force acting in the x direction. So this is equal to 0. Now let us find out Fy is equal to 0. So Fy is equal to 0. This Ra is in positive y direction. So this is positive. This is negative, minus 50. Now look at this. The total intensity of load is, the load intensity is 20 Newton per meter and it acts over a distance of 6 meters. So the total load is 20 into 6. The total load is 20 into 6 and it is represented by a negative sign because it will be acting in the downward direction, that is the minus y axis. Okay. Again, RB is in the positive direction. So this is RB. This is equal to 0. So you have RA plus RB is equal to 170. This is your second equation. So now let us write down moment about point A and equate it to 0. So if you write down moment about point A, RA dash and RA both will be equal to 0 because there are forces but you do not have perpendicular distances. Now for this 50, this is 50 into 4. The nature is clockwise in nature. So this is 50 into 4. Now this is 20 Newton per meter is your load intensity. So this load intensity has to be converted into force. So the total force is how much? 20 into 6. The total force is 20 into 6. Now this is, you need to understand, this is force. This force has to be converted into moment. So to convert it into moment, what is to be done? This has to be resolved at a equivalent distance. So a uniformly distributed load is where it is resolved. This I had already told you. It will be resolved at half of the distance, L by 2. It will be resolved at L by 2. So that means it will be resolved somewhere here at a distance of 3 meters. It will be dissolved at a distance of 3 meters from C. But you need to find out the distances from point A because you are taking moment about point A. So from point A, this will be resolved at a distance of 4 by 4 plus 3 and this is in this direction. So this is clockwise in nature. Clockwise in nature. So this is plus. Now RB is how much? Minus 10 RB is equal to 0. So you have RB is equal to how much? 200 plus 120 into 7, 840. So this is 1040. So you have RB is equal to 104 and you have RA is equal to 66. Okay. If you would have taken moment about point B, now this is your solution of the problem. Now I'm telling you that if you would have chosen moment about point B, what would have been the equation? The equation would have been 20 into 6, this is the total load. Now it is resolved at what distance? 3 meters. 3 meters from B, and you are taking moment about point B. So it is applicable. आपको यहाँ 4 जोड़ने की जरूरत नहीं है जैसे आपने इधर जोड़ा था. यहाँ 4 क्यों जोड़ा था? क्योंकि हमें A से दूरी चाहिए. ये फोर्स जो है यूनिफॉर्मली डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड लोड जिस एक पॉइंट पे रिजॉल्व हुआ वो C से 3 मीटर है. तो A से कितना होगा? A से होगा 4 + 3. अब हम मोमेंट ले रहे हैं पॉइंट बी के अबाउट, सो हमें बी से ही दूरियां चाहिए. Moment about a specific point means all the distances will be calculated from that point only. Now, the load is acting downwards and it is anti-clockwise in nature, so this is minus. Now, this is again minus 50 into 6 plus RA into 10. So, RA becomes equal to, this is 18, so 360. This is plus, and this is 300. So this is 660 divided by 10. So you have RA is equal to 66. So obviously RB is equal to 104. So you will be getting the same answers irrespective of you have chosen to find out the moment from any specific position. Now this is again a simply supported beam. It carries two different types of load. You can see that with every problem, I'm changing the type of load so that you come across or you try to understand all different types of loadings. So again, this is a simply supported load. Here you have a hinge support. So this is, let this be RA and this is RA dash. This will provide you with two reactions and this is RB. Okay. So again, using equations of static equilibrium, if you write down sigma fx is equal to 0, you have RA dash equal to 0. So this is one unknown which you have been able to solve. Now if you write down sigma fy is equal to 0, what do you have? RA, it is in positive y direction, so this is positive. Now this is minus 30 into 4. Why minus 30 into 4? Because this is acting in downward direction and the total magnitude of load is 30 into 4. 30 Newton per meter is the load intensity per unit length. So the total load is load intensity multiplied by the total length of application. Minus, this is also acting downwards. Okay. By default, you need to understand that these types of loads are actually represented like this. Okay. So this is acting in downward direction. The total load is area under the curve. This is a uniformly varying load. This also I had told you in the previous class, half into 6 into 60. Now this RB is in positive y direction. So this is equal to 0. So you have RA plus RB is equal to XOB. This is 300. So this is your equation number 2. Obviously this is equation number 1. Now let us take moment about A and equate it to 0. So if you take moment about A, these two forces are producing zero moment. 30 into 4,
direction, sir.
30 into 4 is the moment produced is the force. 30 into 4 is force. It is resolved at a distance of 2 meters from A. So this is 30 into 4 into 2. The nature is clockwise, so this is positive. Now you can see this is force and this is distance.
Excuse
Plus.
me, sir.
1 minute.
Sir,
First, let me
RB
complete.
पॉजिटिव होगा ना?
First, let me complete and then
सर
this.
RB सर पॉजिटिव होगा ना?
So, if you look at this, what is the total load? Half into 6 into 60. This is your total load. It is resolved at a distance of L by 3 from the larger end. So L by 3 means 6 meters divided by 3 means it is resolved somewhere here, 2 meters. It is resolved somewhere here, 2 meters from B. But you need to find out the distances from A. So if it is 2 meters from B, it is 8 meters from A. Because this is moment about A. So if it is 2 meters from A, it is 4 plus 4, 8 meters from A minus 10 RB is equal to 0. So from here you can calculate the value of RA and RB. A job is done. Let us say that you had found out the moment about point B. If you find out, take moment about point B, this is half into 6 into 60 is your total load. Okay. This is resolved at a distance of 2 meters from B. So you are taking distances from B only. So this is 2 meters only. The nature is anti-clockwise because the direction of forces are in downward direction multiplied by the distance. This will be the nature of rotation. So this is force, this is distance. Again minus 30 into 4. This is your load. Now this is resolved at a distance of 2 meters from here. If this is 4 meters, this is resolved at a distance of 2 meters from here. So this is 2 meters means this is resolved here. If it is 2 meters from here, that means it is 8 meters from B. Okay. Why you need to multiply it by 8? Because the distances have to be calculated with respect to point B, not from any other point. So 30 into 4 is the total load and it is at a distance of 8 meters from B because distances are being taken from point B plus 10 RA is equal to 0. Again, you can calculate the value of RA and RB. In both the cases, you will be getting the same answers. So the answers will not vary only by changing point of reference for calculating moments. You arrive at different equations, but all the equations lead to a common answer.